Salame. No me, no you.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze on a far-flung holiday, come fly with me, let's fly away.
At Luton Airport, the early afternoon flight to Nice has just boarded. A couple who missed it have turned to Jane for help.
For? But we've been stuck at the parking all this time.
In about 8 minutes. I just cannot get you on it. It doesn't make any difference. As I say, you're not listening to me. I've already tried to get somebody else on the flight 5 minutes before you.
What's the problem?
Because the captain won't change his whole load sheet and he won't delay his flight now.
This big thing about checking in half an hour before the flight.
No, that's when you have to be at the very latest. It tells you half an hour.
Well, we could have been here had they run a more efficient service up there.
You're supposed to make it easy. It says Easyjet.
It is easy if you get here on time before the check-in closes.
We can still get on the plane.
The only option I can offer is that we'll transfer you free of charge into the next one.
But the next one makes us late to the other end. It causes all sorts of problems.
I cannot physically get you on it.
The plane is still sitting there. They're still taking people.
I cannot get you on it. I'm sorry.
You know.
All I can do is transfer you onto the next one.
Have you tried? You see, you haven't even tried.
We tried for 3 other people 5 minutes before you got here.
It's completely full now.
No, it's not completely full. It's gone with whoever checked in on time and the doors are closed.
We've only got 4 days. We've missed a whole day because of your inconsideration.
It's not my inconsideration. You arrived too late. It's nothing to do with my inconsideration.
Okay, but
I haven't been inconsiderate towards you at all. I cannot get you on that one. If you're here on time, sir,
but we were here on time.
Do you want to give Easyjet a ring to see if they transfer the return flight? Leonie will transfer you outbound first, and then she'll give Easyjet a ring.
Could we see somebody about the car park situation?
Go around the corner to the information desk.
Yeah.
The plane is still on the tarmac at the moment. We've got hand luggage. They've delayed us by a whole... We've lost the whole day.
And the next flight is at 4:30. So here we are in plenty of time, and because of their inefficiency, we've missed our flight. We only have 4 days holiday anyway. We've missed 25% of our holiday just because the blessed car park.
Don't get too close. Not very well today.
You're not. Tell me what's wrong with me.
I've got icky tummy. Keep being sick. Everyone keeps telling me that I'm pregnant, but I'm not. God, my mother. My mum would be over the moon. Hello, it's me. There's a gentleman on the Inverness. He's going to mention it to you at the gate. He needs to be tagged at the gate and taken off him. Thank you so much. Oh, poor couple missed the niece, who have come back since and apologised because I couldn't get them on it. I had to tell them about 50 times, bless them, because of the car parking, which is horrendous here at the moment, and it has got worse since we've moved terminals.
Meanwhile, there are some unusually large boxes booked on the next flight to Nice.
It's the chandelier for my new shop. I found them sort of the day before yesterday in King's Road, and I thought I'd better go for it quick.
The chandeliers of her fashion designer Isabel Christensen's new boutique in Monte Carlo. For Isabel, the right look is essential.
It's really beautiful. It's really old and wonderful.
I have a picture of it.
Yeah, but the picture doesn't do it justice at all. But it looks horrible there. You can't even see the blue crystals. Well, the opening is on Monday, and nobody could take these chandeliers for us, so we're taking them ourselves.
There shouldn't be any problem. She will guide it through customs, and that should be the end of it.
Security is making a thorough check of the boxes. It's a careful process. Each chandelier is worth £10,000.
We've got to get all of this out to get that in, and then put it all back.
Yeah, you empty it all out, then put a bit back in.
Ready? Yep. Over. Just the one.
It wouldn't go in my little two-bed semi, I'm afraid. The ceilings aren't tall enough.
As long as it's packed up properly, there shouldn't be any problem at all. You know, as long as the gap's big enough for it to go through.
What's your number, Mark? Charlie what?
35.
The Belfast flight is boarding. In charge is Stephen Elwood.
Surname, please. Thank you very much. May I have your attention, please? Further urgent boarding call for the 18 remaining passengers wishing to travel to Belfast with Easyjet this morning. You're advised to clear through all departure channels and board immediately through gate number 11. You're advised that your flight is now boarded and you are delaying its departure. Oh, I'm so mean. I've got about, say, 5 to 10 minutes or so to get them here, but that's 10 minutes to get them down to the bottom of the runway and get them to take off. Come on in. If they don't arrive this morning, it's quite simple. Just tell the dispatcher the bag tag numbers, loaders will go and get the bags, and they'll be offloaded.
Outside on the tarmac, the Chandeliers have passed security and are on their way to Nice.
Too big, the box is too big. The only possible option we've got is if we could cut the box down to make it smaller. But if there's not the room in the box, then they won't be able to travel. Nikki, have you told the lady yet about the boxes?
Can you just show them how much we can't get it in the hole? Can you try it?
It's about 2.5 to 3 inches.
Can we not cut the box? They're prepared if we can cut the box. I might be able to put it on a later flight. You give me a scissors and chop it quick.
The problem is I don't think we get that done in time for this flight.
No, that's what I said. They're prepared if they have to. One can go on a later flight, so we can chop it down, but I don't want to rush it, so we can do it on a later flight.
I mean, go on later flight, that's fine. We just wanted to get there today, because tomorrow we have an opening.
Yeah.
And the press is there, and we really...
Yeah, but it's a shame one of them couldn't go on. Yeah, I mean, it's just the fact that it's just a little bit too big, so to get it on, they will have to literally squeeze it in, whereas if we're going to cut the one, might as well cut the two, so you can get both of them on.
This in his capable hands.
And if something goes wrong, he's dead.
And I'll call Mr. David McCarthy.
We'll endeavour to cut the boxes down to fit the aircraft and get them on this afternoon's flight for them. So, if they don't fit, I'm emigrating.
Yeah. Do you want them offloaded, or are we going to keep looking?
Stand by.
All right, thank you. Oh, wait a minute. You going to Belfast? Come on then, quick. You've got about 1 minute. You're lucky because they just started to change their mind. Right, walk straight over the path, go in between the white and red bollards to stand number 9, please. Don't dawdle. The last two are on the way now. I've made them run down the path, so should be with you any second now. I can't see them here.
They're lucky because we're just about to chuck them off.
Oh, well, I told them that they had to hurry up. All right, then. Cheers. Thanks. Bye-bye. Passing correct 87.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye. It's tight as that. And they don't have no mercy. If they want to chuck them off, they'll chuck them off, as they don't want to miss any more slots. But that's that one done. They just dawdle around and they just think that the planes will wait. Go ahead.
Stephen, I'm bringing these two passengers back. She's not accepting them.
All right, we've got 2 offloads. Thank you, Aaron. That means that they won't be too happy now, because my colleagues there's just said that the captain said no because they took too long. So we're going to have to get them transferred onto the later Belfast flight. To be quite honest, I think it's quite funny. You know, it'll teach people not to just dawdle around. But I'll have to have a serious face on when they get in here. I've deleted them in the computer. Yeah, if you take them back through, and I've deleted them already, and I'll bring them now to get them transferred onto the later one.
We were just lifting the steps as we went out, and they wouldn't let us on. Missed it. We got to look at it.
In the departure lounge, there's another problem.
Can I just ask you, do you want to fly on this flight now? You don't want to fly?
No.
Do you want to wait until later this evening?
No, because I tried that. And,
Is this why you're so drunk, because you don't like flying?
No, I thought in.
OK.
Well, when he came up to buy his ticket, I felt he'd been drinking, so I said to him, look, unless you calm down, have some coffee, they won't allow you on the flight, and they will be watching you. But I did sell him the ticket, but on the condition that he was OK to travel.
You've had a bit too much to drink?
Honestly, I don't want to fly. What I want to do is get him.
OK.
I don't want to fly. You know what I mean?
Right, just stand here, and I'm gonna get in contact with someone.
I don't want any flag. I don't want any flag.
Yep. Yeah, Rosa, Steve, can you come up to the domestic lounge for me, please? Okay, thanks.
I don't want any flag.
Okay, what I've done, I'm just called my supervisor and she's going to come and have a chat with you, okay?
I do not want any flag.
That's okay, that's not a problem. Okay. So we've got a passenger here that's a bit drunk and I really don't think he should fly. But that's just my opinion. I'm going to have Ross to have a word with him, okay?
He wasn't making much sense. And originally he said he wanted to go to Magaluf, and I've heard he was originally on a Monarch flight that he was offloaded from because he was too drunk for that. And then for some reason he wants to get back to Glasgow. Not sure why.
Yeah, I was actually hoping to go to Magaluf. Yeah, I was actually hoping to go there, but circumstances are such that they're not going to let me. So I want to go back to Glasgow. Yeah, sure.
And could you not film me while I'm doing this, because it doesn't help? It's time to try to get the chandeliers to Nice again. Will this be second time lucky for Dave?
Well, we've taken 3.5 inches off the box, so we know they're going to go in the hold, fingers crossed, and we're now going to get them in there.
He's got it. Yeah, he's got it. You got it.
Yeah, I believe they've got electricians waiting to install them, so, yep, they'll go off to Nice now.
Back in the terminal, James is still trying to negotiate his flight back to Glasgow.
Yes, I think you have arrived. Am I drunk?
I would say that you've had a drink, yes.
Yes, of course I have.
Right.
I've had a drink.
But there is a limit to what you can drink, sir.
Yeah, who says the limit? No me, no you. Who says the limit?
Yeah, you can drink as much as you like.
And I'll tell you something right now, dear. I am not happy about this situation. I am not happy. Because if they... When I asked...
When I sold you the ticket, I told you they'd be watching you, didn't I?
Yes.
I told you that if they didn't think you were fit for travel, they'd make you wait till the next one.
No.
I did warn you, remember?
Hold on. Have I got a ticket to Glasgow?
Yeah.
Right. When's that for?
The next flight to Glasgow. Do you want to go on the next flight?
Yes.
Yeah? 7:10. Next flight. I can put you on that one. It's not going to cost you anymore.
Why didn't you actually organise a flight to Magaluf?
We don't fly to Magaluf.
Yeah, no, you don't. Right, okay, right.
I didn't know you wanted to go to Magaluf.
Yeah, I did. Didn't matter. Right, so we sort that one out.
You definitely want to go on the next flight?
Yeah, next flight.
And you're not going to drink. You're not going to drink anymore, are you?
No, I'm not.
So it's strong coffee, okay?
Strong coffee, yeah.
Strong black coffee, you promise?
Strong black coffee, yeah.
Because they'll watch you even more on the next one, I promise.
I know you will. Right.
Liverpool Airport. Check-in assistant Stan Sandland is just starting work for the day.
Hi, flight to Geneva. Unfortunately, at the moment, there's a 2-hour delay on your flight. That's due late arrival of the inbound aircraft from Geneva.
The forgotten passport is a common problem in any airport, and today is no exception. Malcolm Irving hopes his wife will bring his before the delayed flight leaves.
I've left my bag with passport in. Got everything else, but not the passport. I could go without it, but so we're quietly panicking while she's on her way. It's just merely a matter of time, and with 8 minutes to go, it's getting a little bit close.
Well, I'm booked on. I'm all right, Jack. So I'm flying off to on my skiing holiday.
I'm all right, Jack. We'll be all right.
The delayed Geneva aircraft has now landed. In less than half an hour, it will leave, and Malcolm is beginning to feel anxious.
She's ringing. Hi. Here she comes. Great. Thank you very much indeed. One very good driver.
Ticket, probably.
right, I'll see you.
Okay. Thanks, dear. Bye. We've done it by the skin of our teeth. Yes, with barely a minute to spare, I think.
Relieved, Malcolm and Andrew make their way to the departure lounge. Back at Luton, the airport baggage system has broken down.
I mean, look at this queue.
So you've had to queue for check-in?
Yeah, I had to check in. Yeah, it's been a big queue for check-in, and now I'm queuing again.
We don't know what we're doing. We stand here, but we don't know where we're doing.
This queue that's moving is for Naples and Barcelona. This queue that's moving.
Okay, but you see, somebody at the back of there, he
just
told me, he says, again, in the queue. I said, I am in the queue. I said, it would have been cooler because we've got to fly to
Just tell them
Naples.
you queued and you've been called and just go in, join in.
Yeah, but you can't argue with the people, you know, everybody has got the same right. You know, this is silly, it's stupid. I don't know. Barcelona and the Naples flights, please. Yeah. Get to the front.
It's that
so
queue.
when am I supposed to join up? When am I supposed to go?
The queue that's moving. There's two queues. You can see two queues. You join that other queue.
No, I'm lost. I'm lost.
Sunny Monte Carlo. With the launch of Isabel's boutique just hours away, the preparations are frantic. Janus is feeling the pressure.
1 second. Would you like to have the type of carpet you have upstairs covering that? She doesn't like that either. Next suggestion. To make a very long story short, the chandeliers were meant to come on the next flight, be taken from there to here. We phoned Nice Airport to make arrangements for that to happen. We're told that the best thing would be to leave them in customs overnight and get them the next day. So Isabel arranged for an agency to go out there and get the chandeliers out in the morning. That didn't happen.
Oh yes, they've only just arrived. And I'm waiting for them to lift it up and put it up now before, you know, all the guests arrive. I can see my chandelier still standing over there, and that is making me incredibly nervous. I don't know why it's stuck out here in the back office instead of being out hanging up in the ceiling.
What's happening with the chandelier?
I really don't want to know right now. I just want to make sure that if it's 5 minutes before 6, I'm happy. Just before 6. That's all I need.
When can we get it out?
As soon as the electrician's back.
Oh, where is he?
His answering machine is on his mobile phone.
Where did he go? Why did he go?
Maybe to park his car somewhere else, or I don't know. He's not finished. He's coming back. All his stuff is there.
The electricians turn up with only an hour to go before the guests arrive.
Electrician, please! Wait, it's 5 o'clock. You have to put it now. Has anyone seen Janus? Anyone seen Janus? 40 minutes before everybody's coming and disappearing. Maybe he went to change his clothes, like usual, or have his hair done.
Meanwhile, back in Liverpool, the missing passport panic may well be over for Malcolm and his friend Andrew, but they're still waiting to board their delayed flight. There's yet another problem with the Geneva-bound aircraft. Now a Swiss stewardess has collapsed in pain, and the paramedics have been called in to investigate.
I can't comment on a condition at all. That's just fine.
We've been now told is one of the stewardess's eardrums has blown. She's on her way to our local hospital. And we're just waiting for Easyjet to tell us whether or not the plane can legally fly with 2 cabin crew, or whether we have to get another cabin crew from standby to actually work the flight. As you heard, it's now gone indefinitely delayed. What we keep doing now is just keep making further information announcements every half hour, keep all the passengers informed, and then we'll see what happens. I'm still not sure exactly what's happening myself.
Well, there's the ultimate irony that after all that angst of waiting for the last 2 minutes, we're now delayed 50 minutes, then 30 minutes, and now we're indefinitely delayed. So, all for nothing, dear.
Easyjet regret to advise passengers travelling on flight EZY.
It gives you confidence, doesn't it?
In Monte Carlo, it's Isabel's big moment.
I really wanted Shirley Bassey and a couple of my other clients, Vanessa May and all this, but they are all touring, so it wasn't possible. Oh, there's Albert, and I have to go.
But one special guest did make it, Prince Albert of Monaco.
I think it's great.
People love it.
Wow, it's a very nice chandelier. What can I say more about it?
It was very difficult to transport. And then they were only put up sort of at 5:30 today before I had a nervous breakdown. After we'd been chasing an electrician for 2 days.
Really? Well, you should have called me. I would have
You would have done it?
Yeah.
Well, next time I'll do that. Your line is always engaged.
Malcolm and Andrew made their holiday, and the stewardess made a full recovery. James eventually sobered up enough to be allowed to fly home.